Hello, good people of YouTube. Mountbatten here, and today you're getting a slightly different video than what I had planned for today. I had planned to create a video called Hunting Smolensk, in which I took out the Conqueror, probably the best, no, it is actually the best battleship that I have to deal with the Smolensk. Obviously, the Thunderer would be the best with its wonderful HE, but the Conqueror is the next best solution that I have because I do not have Thunderer. The Conqueror has fantastic HE for those of you that don't know, which I can't imagine is a whole lot of you. And against cruisers, it's fantastic. Against battleships, it's fantastic. Against destroyers, it's fantastic. And I used to hate this ship a whole lot a couple of years ago when it first came out. And I hate it so much so that I actually did not play this ship for about 2 years. The last time I really sat down and played this ship, and by play I mean like I played it continuously. I didn't just pick it up for a match or two and then put it down. I haven't continuously played this ship since I unlocked it, maybe like a month or two after. So it's been over 2 years since I've sat down and played the Conqueror for any extended period of time. I have picked it up every now and then just to see how it was, and even when I did have it, and I did pick it up most of the times, I had the AP variant on it, which for those that don't know, I mean that means I had what is now the Thunderer's guns on the Conqueror, and they weren't that great. They were nowhere near as accurate as the Thunderer is currently. But anyway, after the rework, and by the rework, I mean the Lion and the Conqueror rework, the British battleship rework as I like to call it, that was the last time I played it. And then I've picked it up every now and then, but I've never really sat down and played it for more than like 2 or 3 games. And I did that, well, for y'all, yesterday, and I played the Conqueror for about 5 or 6 games because I want to get back into it, because I want to start dealing with a certain tier 10 cruiser with it. So I'm starting to play it again, and this is look at that, 18,000 damage from HE and a fire started. So this is actually my first game back in the seat of the Conqueror, and it's a rather interesting one. So the Conqueror was changed a while ago. Its citadel was raised, its heal was, the cooldown time on the heal was decreased, and ooh, that Zal just took a nasty salvo from something, and then I finished it off with another round, a 10,000 salvo from HE, and ironically I started a fire on him before he went down. Anyway, the Conqueror Citadel was raised, the heal was reworked. It doesn't heal as much Citadel damage anymore, but it heals still a stupid amount of damage, and the cooldown time was decreased to its original release date. And ooh, I took a 16,000 damage salvo, and I think a Citadel from, I think their Conqueror, I'm not sure, because it made the wall Citadel noise. But anyway, so Conqueror is a Citadel now, as you just saw, and it's quite a squishy one, but so has the low hill, and the low hill cools down back in the original time, which is pretty dang fast. And I have a full just HE build on this thing, survivability build with Adrenaline Rush, Superintendent, and preventive maintenance, MLG turrets, basics of survivability, and fire prevention, and the modules. Everything's in the main battery. I have Damage Con 1 and 2, main battery mod 1, aiming systems mod 1, concealment, and main battery mod 3, so that I have a 26-second base reload on the Conqueror. So anyway, I'm doing what Conquerors do best, playing it further back. Started a fire there in the Minotaur, along with 8,000 damage on him. And the issue with Conqueror back in the day was that it could stay like at the back of the map, and with its DPM just dunk on every battleship or anything that was spotted. And even if you were in like a Yami and hit him right in the perfect spot, you wouldn't get a Citadel, because the Conqueror Citadel was nigh on Citadel, but was underwater. So the Conqueror could sit back, HE spam his heart to his heart's content, and never really get punished for it. But this rework changed it, and I do like this rework of Conqueror. Still not my favorite battleship though, but probably the best one besides Thunderer to deal with the Smolensk. So anyway, I'm up to 43,000 damage so far, and both teams were fairly evenly spread throughout the map. The enemy team's a little bit based more over here by the B cap, and what we have going on here on my team is some pretty good teamwork. if you notice the Shimakaze, he's up in the front, he's spotting, he's throwing torpedoes at this little fleet back there. He's being a wonderful destroyer. Get 2 fires there in the Minotaur. And that allows me and my Montana friend over here and all the ships in the back to shoot these enemy ships. Now, the enemy team, their destroyer, I think one is at D and one's at C. So this group over here, they have very little spotting done. The only spotting they're really getting is maybe, well, it's actually not from this Minotaur because he's not the furthest one up in their team. It's actually from that Kurfürst right there that I'm targeting right now. He's the one furthest up to us. I mean, he's a Kurfürst anyway, so it's not like he's out spotting anybody like our Shimakaze is. So, Shimakaze is actually capping D now, and the enemy team is now conglomerated behind C. Yeah. Oh, also, ironically, the only Smolensk that I came across tonight was in this match, and he's on our team, so go figure. So right here, I accidentally get caught in this turn. I thought I was good for my concealment rating, but I was not. So I popped my heel and watched this Yami, the Citadel, Kurfürst, Republic. Oh, down to 14,000 damage. And then I think there was another Yami shell that came there at the last second. And like this is in a matter of like 5 seconds, already back up to I think the mid 40s. So yeah. Old Conqueror wouldn't have even felt that, honestly. I mean, he probably would have lost like 20,000 damage worth of health, but I wouldn't have lost all my health like that if this was Old Conqueror. But anyway, so yeah, this is about all the health I have left in my Conqueror, about 42,000 damage now. So I start to get this island back in between me and these ships, so I have something to hide behind. And Conqueror now, it's, well actually I don't have Concealment Expert on him anymore. I think he can still get her, ooh, there's another fire on that Yami. It can still get its detection range down to like 12 kilometers-ish. Alright, so we got 2 Yams to choose from here. I already started a fire on this one out at around 19.3 kilometers. I'm trying to predict where he's going to turn and let those shells go. Doing a lovely Conqueror thing and stealth firing from behind an island. So keep in mind, every shell I shoot in this match is HE. It's just 100% HE Conqueror, and I have a 50% chance of starting a fire with the build that I have on this Conqueror. So that's 50% chance to start a fire from 12 shells every 26 seconds. I think I'm down to around like 23 seconds now with my reload. So I'm targeting this other Conqueror. Think about shooting at the Republic. I'm like, okay, this Conqueror's a little bit closer, and he's, yeah, you know, I'll shoot him. Yeah, my reload's like 23 seconds now. So let's see what this does to him. Oh, he didn't turn as much as I had thought he would, so my shells completely miss. Yeah, my aim isn't that fantastic. I've never claimed to have that good of an aim anyway. My aim is average at best. But then I see this Yami out here. He is slowing down. He's flooding, and he hasn't damage con the flood yet. And most battleship players will immediately put out stop floods, but this guy doesn't, which means his damage con's on cooldown. So I give him a full broadside's worth of HE, and once you know, 1 fire, 7 pins, pretty big hit. I think that was almost a 15,000 damage hit from me. So obviously he's not too happy about that, so he retaliates. I start to turn, dodge the salvo from the first Yami. He completely misses. So now he's put the fire out, so now I know for sure he's damage conned. Oh, there's that Kurfürst. Looks like he's about to go down. So any fires I set now will definitely stick on him. There's a fire. So that fire is going to burn till its full extent. And I'm still detected. Oh, there he is again. And probably not too happy with me setting him on fire. So, yep, I start the repair here. And, whoa, back down to 14,000 damage again. Very good thing I started that repair. And, oh, hi, Republic. Your guns really hurt. Get a nice salvo there on the Yami, and oh, thankfully he missed. That might have ended me if those connected. So the Republic, French battleship covered in 32 millimeters of armor. Perfect target for the Conqueror. It doesn't matter if he's got 32 millimeters of armor or not, because with the caliber of the Conqueror, it really doesn't matter. But yeah, he's coated in plenty of armor that I can pin, and unfortunately only 3 shells hit him for about 5,000 damage. And yes, my team is kind of steamrolling. Well, not kind of. We are steamrolling the other team, but still. Just want to show you guys my first match in Conqueror. for a while. So Republic perfectly broadside to me. I let him have all 12 guns. And another fire, 7,000 damage. I knocked out some more of his AA and his secondary guns. Now he's just damage conned again. So I communicate that to my team. So any flooding, fire, whatever that gets started on him, is going to stick around for the full duration. Now I'm actually aiming a little bit too low here. I should be aiming up a little bit higher, trying to get my HE shells to hit his deck. I mean, which kind of happens anyway with the arcs of the Conqueror, but only 3 shells hit. I'm talking up to 149,000 damage. And again, my team is doing rather quite well. And we've just passed the 10-minute mark, by the way, in this match. So he's turning. Again, I try to predict where he's going to turn. I'm not really good at these predictions shots. And some ships I am, and some ships I'm not. 5,000 damage again to him. No fires this time. Up to 155,000 damage now. And he's down to about 10,000 damage, so like another good salvo for me will finish him off. And then I get beached. And I'm detected. And he's 16 kilometers away, which is prime range for the Republic. And now he could quite easily delete me. I'm stuck broadside on. I'm trying to reverse, but Montana takes care of it anyway. So yeah, I'm safe from him now. Up to 158,000 damage now. There's an enemy Conqueror out at about 16-ish kilometers away. Could do some damage to him. Maybe break 160,000 damage this game. He just popped his lull hill. And that's actually a pretty nice grouping right there. And get a non-pin, but I do break one of his AA mounts. And that's all she wrote. So yep, stomping by my team, but good God, for not having played the Conqueror in a while, 158,000 damage in my first game. That's not that bad. And yes, it was through mostly HE spam. I was just turning off my Audacity right there because I was trying to, again, do the Smolensk video. So 10 fire, 67 shell hits, one sink, Dreadnought, one sink, one ship sunk, Dreadnought, and I believe that was, First Blood. So most of the damage I did, 114,000 was from the pins, 43,000 of that damage was from the fires, and that's what the 10 fires started. So, yeah, Conqueror, still the same Conqueror, just a little bit different. It's much more easy to punish the ship now. And this is the ship that we will be fighting our crusade against Smolensk in primarily, so stick around for that. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. We are on our way to 8,000 subscribers now. We are getting very close to being under 200 subs away from our goal, and I cannot thank you guys enough for that. So you guys, thanks for watching. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday, and I hope to catch all of you guys in the next one.